So it's no secret that I'm quite a big Borderlands fan, and we are 58 days away from the release of Borderlands 4, and so I thought to commemorate this exciting time while waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out, I'm gonna try and kill a raid boss every single day until Borderlands 4 comes out. So this is another day of killing one raid boss a day until Borderlands 4 releases. Let's get into it. And we are back over in Borderlands 3 for another raid boss kill, and I think today I'm going to take MOZE for a spin, and we're going to go ahead and take down Hemovorus and Vermivorous the Invincible, one of the primary raid bosses inside of Borderlands 3. Probably my favourite raid boss that isn't having to slog through a takedown, because although I do really like Wotan, you do have to do the entirety of the takedown to get to him. But that being said, the Malaran takedown is definitely nowhere near as bad as the Guardian takedown. Regardless, we are heading over to Pandora, and we are going to head down to the Dark Thirst domain so that we can take out Hemovorus the Invincible. So from here, we've just got to head all the way down to the start of the arena, and I will showcase my build as we make our way over. Open the door for 500 Iridium. I always forget, it's so expensive. 500 Iridium, what a ripoff. Yeah! And the build for today, we are going to be primarily using the Flipper for today's build, because this weapon is absolutely insane while paired with MOZE. We have the Revolter Shield on Action Skill Start Anointment, so that every time we get in and out of our Iron Bear, we're going to get the 200% increase in shock damage. We also have the Minesweeper Com for giving us those crit hits to drop the micro grenades, which is insane. Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge, which of course gives us our 90% increasing in stack damage, as well as some good mag size and reload speed, and also just a light speed grenade, which isn't going to do an awful lot for us. I might swap it out, but there are a few different options. Maybe I'll put Ispiss on for a bit of a debuff on the enemies, but we'll have to see on that front. And for the build, we are halfway down the Shield of Retribution tree, nearly all the way down Bottomless Mags tree. We are partway down into the Bear Mother tree to give us that bonus gun damage and also Iron Bear damage. And also we are the entirety of the way down the Demolition Woman tree, because this tree is just absolutely insane. So, with that being said, let's start up this kill on Hemovorus. And I do actually have, as you can see, we do have a little Iron Cub out, which is going to help us out. And let's just use the Flipper to its absolute insane potential to try and take Hemovorus out. You see how quickly we can just decimate with this weapon. This weapon is insane. If you don't know what it does, the more you hold the trigger, the more pellets start spawning. So you can see we continuously get more until we stack up to, I think it's 16 pellets per shot. And of course, with our micro grenades, every single time we are hitting the enemy, getting a crit, we have that 25% chance to drop a micro grenade. And of course, we are getting plenty of crits, which means plenty of micro grenade drops as well. So when he goes into the armored phase, I'm going to swap over to Cryo just to make sure that I am dealing the right type of damage to take this guy out. I also do have a corrosive one in my inventory, which I could swap to as well. So I might decide to do that when we actually get to Hemovorus himself. But at the minute, while we're just killing the larvae, it's not too big a deal. And you can see when we get those crit chains going, it is very strong indeed with the Flipper. Very nice. There we go. We'll get Iron Cub out again in a second. Just as we swap over, here we go. And then we get that bonus damage. And we'll try and just take down his shield, his armored phase, as quick as possible. And you see, of course, whenever we sprint with MOZE with that skill. Oopsie daisy. I was trying to tell you something. Yeah. We have the skill here called Russian Offensive, meaning we can sprint and shoot, and when we do this, we are going to be getting lifesteal effect as well. So we're trying to make sure we're sprinting as much as we possibly can to get all this lifesteal to keep us alive. Unfortunately, while I was trying to explain that, I did end up getting myself killed, but you know how it goes sometimes. And we're just going to continue with the corrosive damage at the minute, while dealing with the armored phase here, with the cryo damage, sorry. Could probably switch to corrosive. In fact, yeah, maybe I'll swap to the corrosive one. I mean, corrosive is better against armor than cryo. So we might as well. And we, of course, have the light speed as well with the vampire effect, so that when we throw the light speed grenade, we are going to get a good amount of healing.
What's that? Couldn't hear you over all this up. Check out that body.
I should probably be focusing one at a time, but I guess I'll focus Hemovorus first. And then we'll take out Pommivorous afterwards. There you go. Once you get the flipper like ramped up, it is very nice. Make sure to keep chucking grenades to keep the healing going. And yeah, talk about visual pollution, right? Oh damn, forgot to sprint. Luckily, there are these Varkids that do spawn in the arena to give you a chance, but it is pretty unforgiving, this fight, to be honest with you. It can be very, very difficult. If you don't have a fully set up build, which is what this is, you can see it can be insane, or you're just using Amara with like a melee build, and then it's easy, because everything's easy when you've got a melee Amara build. But we'll do the best we can with MOZE here. Just fire the flipper with its infinite ammo with bottomless mags, yeah. Oh god. Relentless. Need to get our iron cub back up, actually. You see the dot damage is insane in this fight. Well, once we killed Hemovorus, the fight does become a lot easier. There you go. His invincibility phase is done. Oh, that was not good. Pop up Iron Cub. And hopefully manage to decimate Hemovorus now on flesh. Should be a lot easier. Ow.
Cut him down, cub.
Ow, I just got myself killed then. Yeah, that is the one problem with the Minesweeper comp, is you can actually very easily down yourself. Hopefully we can chunk him down nicely here. There we go, that's good. Keep throwing the grenade for all the lifesteal. And that's Hemovorus down. Now just for Pommivorous. Nearly through his armor. There we go. Grab that loot in a second. There you go. And hopefully we should take down Pommivorous pretty quickly here. There we go. He does have a lot less health than Hemovorus, so it's arguable that I should have just focused him first. But, you know, a bit late now. He's already dead. And Pommivorous is down as well. God, just listen to MOZE yelling. MOZE, it's going to be okay. Ah, damn. What do we get for our troubles? We got a companion, sure. We got a... What's that? Sawbar? Yeah, kind of sucks in this game. Other company man is... Oh, damage reload and crit. I actually might take that. That's a pretty good relic. Super Ball is pretty meh. And a flat off company man. Crit, fire rate, accuracy. Yeah, I'll leave that one on the floor. So, there we go. Hemovorus taken out with our lovely MOZE build here. I'll just give you another quick look at the skill tree if you wanted to copy it for yourselves. This build is pretty strong. It can be a little bit awkward though to do the Russian offensive. It can be a little bit awkward to sprint and shoot because as soon as you start strafing, your sprint gets cancelled, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, the flipper is very strong, especially for doing a bit of raid bossing. And that's another day, another raid boss defeated. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next raid boss. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.